What's up, everybody? This is Mule Juice, back by popular demand. Now, today I've got something special for you. Now, this is not a poem, a short story written by yours truly, Mule Juice. So this one, we're gonna do a live reading of this. This one's called Call of Duty, a short story by Mule Juice. Fuck! I screamed as I threw my controller on my bed. You stupid fucking kids. I fucking hate this game. Call of Duty was always my favorite game, but recently it was getting too sweaty. People spend their entire life on this game. I couldn't get any more wins. I wonder if John is around. He's pretty good at this game, I thought to myself. I pick up my BlackBerry and dial his number. Ring, ring, ring! Hello, this is John Governale. I can't come to the phone right now, but click. I gave up on him and put my phone away. Damn it, John, you never pick up on your phone. Frustratingly, I went back to my game to try to get at least one win. Ding! From John. Sorry, Kyle, missed your text. Jerking off right now. What's up? John and I were the kind of guys that constantly joke about being homosexual. Me. Dude, I'm on COD right now. Come over. Let's get some games in. John. Alright, just one sec. I'm about to bust. Bruh. A foreign tingle rushed over my body as I read his last text message. It was the strangest feeling, but I didn't think much of it. I put my phone back down and resumed my game. John came right over after he finished his business. Sup, dude? Let's do this shit. I brought my modded controller. John was always a nerdy guy who loved to tinker with things. Sweet, man. Let's get in lobby. John connected his controller and we loaded up into the game. After a few minutes into the match, I could already tell it was a good idea to ask John to come over. Dude, you're so fucking good at this game. Now we could finally get some wins, I said. Hell yeah, man, it's all on the wrist, John replied. Suddenly, my salacious mind remembered that just 15 minutes earlier, John had his voluptuous phallus gripped tightly in that very wrist. The same sensation from earlier overwhelmed me. A warm chill running down my spine, hairs standing on edge, butterflies in my stomach, but not those of apprehension. No, it was those of exhilaration. What the fuck? No, shake out of it, Kyle, I thought to myself. I'm not gay. No, I'm straight. Why am I thinking about John this way? This can't be! I was so consumed by my internal crusade that I did not even realize a growing bulge emerging from my trousers. Dude, you keep dying. You good? John asked me, realizing I was inattentive. Oh, yes. Sorry, man. Yeah, I'm good, I replied. Damn, dude, are you thinking about Emily? Huh? What do you mean? You're pitching a tent, dude. Oh, shit. I covered my laptop with the closest thing I could find. John's sweatshirt. Shit, dude, my bad. I didn't even realize. Well, now your cock is all over my sweatshirt, you dick. Fuck, my bad. I picked up his sweatshirt from my lap, and right as I was about to toss it back to him, I noticed something peculiar on it. Yo, John, why is this sleeve all crusty? Whoops, I guess we both fucked up. He took back his sweatshirt. Guess I forgot to put on a different shirt after I came. And then I realized I just touched John's arid semen. My bulge grew even larger at that thought, almost to the point of popping out of my waistband. I locked eyes with John, my mind racing. Slowly our gaze was redirected to my pants. John looked at my bulge with unwavering attention. Somehow in that moment, John and I both knew what we wanted, as if our minds and hearts melded into one. John reached out towards my waistband and slowly pulled it down until my phallus was exposed. I expected him to indulge in the view of my circumcised glands, but he hastily pulled my pants back over my penis and looked back to the TV, his face redder than a sunset over a lake. Kyle, I gotta go, he said, his words quivering. John, please, I love you. John looked at me with a tear rolling down his cheek. You know what I was You know what I was thinking about when I was touching myself before I came over? I was thinking of you. I've always thought about you. I don't want to hide it anymore, but I don't want things to come to change between us. I never felt more alive than I did in that moment. Don't worry about what happens tomorrow. It's okay to let your inhibitions run free tonight. We locked eyes, and he slowly leaned towards me with his inviting lips. His lips gently rest upon mine, like an old friend. I took the opportunity to begin exploring his mouth with my tongue. I never tasted anything as good as his saliva in my life. But that was about to change. Every second that our lips were intertwined, our lust amplified exponentially. We tore each other's clothes off, exposing our warm and perspiring bodies. Ugh. The thin coat of pubertal chest hair aroused me. To my surprise, John forcefully pushed me back onto the bed and began to embrace my nipples with his tongue. He continued to work his way down until he arrived at my genitalia. He looked up at me with lustful eyes and whispered with astonishment, "This is quite an exquisite phallus." He then wrapped his warm, tight lips around my corona. Although I was approximately 6.34 inches in length, John managed to bring his lips all the way down to the bulboreth... I don't even know how the fuck you say that. Bulborethal artery. John was busy on me. As John was busy on me, I heard him chuckle. Damn, bro. What's so funny, Mr. Giggles? I said. John replied, I'm getting tickled by your scrotum hair. I decided that it was now John's turn to feel the magnificent pleasure that my mouth could provide. I began to engulf his shaft from the tip of my lips to the top of my esophagus. The moans that emanated from John made me proud of what I was making my best friend feel. John's rod tasted like a hot cocoa and marshmallows after a long day out in the snow. After 5 minutes and 23 seconds of pleasing John with the fleshy region between my maxilla and mandible, I could not take the temptation any longer. John, I need you to fuck my rectum. Yes, of course, Sir Kyle. Do you have a prophylactic? No, I do. No, I do not wish to have a latex barrier between my anal canal and your intermittent organ. Aight, cool, bro. I oriented myself in what a layperson would call a doggy-style position. John proceeded to tease my external anal sphincter with his glands. Stop it, you little tease. Get inside me, I teasingly yelled. And without a second thought, John thrust his shaft into my butthole at Mach 4 and began ruthlessly partaking in intercourse with my anus. Yeah, John, yes. Yeah, plug my bum like a sanitary sewer bypass. Oh, fuck, Kyle, your asshole feels like a rectum. John and I continued exchanging our indecent exclamations to each other. The moans of pleasure that John and I let out were otherworldly. I could feel John's penis repeatedly colliding with my prostate. John, I am about to climax. Kyle, I am about to climax as well. I will continue the act of anal intercourse with you until we both climax concurrently. John and I were ready. We were both ready to feel the most pure and extreme form of pleasure that we have ever felt. As we gazed into each other's eyes, we both realized sperm from our vas deferens. Wait, what? Oh, we both... As we gazed into each other's eyes, we both released sperm from our vas deferens, with mine covering John's stomach and his coating my intestinal walls. I realized once we both finished that I have never experienced any pleasure close to what I experienced that night. John, that was great. I think you and I are better friends than we were before. I love you. I love you too, Kyle. I think we both found our true calling. As we laid in my bed naked, John's father burst through the door and was like, what the fuck is going on? Without a word, I got up and bent his dad over my desk and fucked his loose wrinkled asshole. I gave him a reverse enema and came in his shit-filled colon. John was like, Kyle, now I feel left out. Where's your dad? I want to place my voluptuous phallus in his rectum. I was like, oh shit, dude, my dad's dead. He's in that urn over there. John was like, alright, cool. He then went and opened the urn and camed inside it. And he was like, fuck yeah, Kyle's dad, take my semen. Then we high-fived and double-teamed his dad's butthole. Also, John and Kyle were both blacks, so they were shot by the police the next day. The end! Yeah!